Good morning. I'm Julie Birch, and I'm welcoming you this morning. And we have a special guest, as you can see, Elaine Silver. We're so glad to have her here today. So please join us in song. The words are in your program.
This is called There Is Only One, and I'll teach you the chorus once or twice, and it's pretty easy. It's kind of like a metaphysical John Denver song I created. We smile in the same language, we all breathe the same air, we are all connected, let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation, there is only one. Move from inspiration, feel the healing that's begun. Okay, are we ready to try it? Here we go. We smile in the same language, we all breathe the same air, we are all connected, let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation, there is only one. Move from inspiration, feel the healing that's begun. We can help each other through this life, 'cause there is only one. When we stand together as the light, the healing has begun. We smile in the same language, we all breathe the same air, we are all connected, let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation, there is only one. Move from inspiration, feel the healing that's begun. When you feel joy, I feel you. When you are suffering, I am too. For there is only one. The healing. Let's everybody stand this time. We smile in the same language, we all breathe the same air, we are all connected, let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation, there is only one. Move from inspiration, feel the healing that's begun. So in Science of Mind, we talk about healing. There's really nothing to heal. There's something to be revealed. For healing is revealing, trade false beliefs for truth. And healing is the feeling as we stand in the absolute. Let me hear you. Let's join together in prayer. There is no separation, there is only one. Move from inspiration, feel the healing that's begun. For there is only one. For there is only one more time. There is only one. And so it is.
That was so beautiful. Thank you so much. And I greet you this morning with namaste. And namaste means the divinity within me recognizes and greets the divinity within you. And that's right, in all creation. And it's wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. I'd like to invite everybody here to stay afterwards for coffee and refreshments and to visit with one another. I would like to now wonder if there are any visitors among us today, because We have some welcome packs if there are any visitors. If you would like to take one, Harry's got some. If you just raise your hand a little bit and identify yourself. And if you don't get one now and you want to get one on your way out, they will be on the back table. And you can pick one up. There's a CD in there you can listen to and get a feeling for what's going on here. You can also get on our mailing list. There's a flyer in your program. You can sign up to get on our email blast and get to know the center and all the cool things that we're doing through your email. Visit the website. There's podcasts that you can listen to if you miss a service. So we're really glad to have you here. I'd like to invite you now to join in with me in reading the declaration, which is on the inside cover of your program. We are a spiritual center that honors all paths to God. Ours is a positive message inspiring our possibilities and offering spiritual tools for transforming our lives and helping to make the world a better place. Here we can find peace of mind, belonging to a spiritual home, and a personal relationship with the God of our understanding. We are here to discover what we already know. And I'd also like to let you know that today Elaine is staying for a workshop this afternoon. It promises to be a fantastic workshop. We've got a wonderful morning of listening to her sing the wisdom of Ernest Holmes, and she's going to carry that right on through into a workshop that will promise to give you all kinds of information and to reconnect you with any divinity that is not yet revealed within you. So if you haven't fully realized that yet, come on to our workshop. There's still room. And we'd love to have you. It starts at 12:30 and it goes to 2:30. And so if there's still space, you can run out and get something to eat and come back in time for the workshop or just hang out after the service. So right now, I would like you to please turn off your cell phones because we're getting ready already. Reverend Karen. And I'd also like to let you know that today Elaine is staying for a workshop this afternoon. It promises to be a fantastic workshop. We've got a wonderful morning of listening to her sing the wisdom of Ernest Holmes, and she's going to carry that right on through into a workshop that will promise to give you all kinds of information and to reconnect you with any
Thank you, Julie. Special morning this morning, isn't it? Wow. So, welcome to everyone. Good morning. Welcome to those of you who are visiting for the first time. We look forward to seeing you afterwards and getting acquainted a little bit and inviting you to come back and be with us. Thanks to Elaine and James for being here. It's going to be an exciting morning. I just love it. And I know I'm going to just take in so much information, knowledge about Ernest Holmes in a deeper way, and then, of course, through her marvelous music that sometimes, have you ever noticed that when words are set to music, they come right past your mind chatter and go right to your heart? We're going to have that happening for us this morning. A couple of more things about the workshop. If you would please sign up if you're going out to grab a bite to eat and coming back, because we really do need to know how many there will be here. Do you still want to set the number at 10 or more? Yeah. So I'm sure there will be many more than 10, but we want to, but we need to know that so that we can set up accordingly. And actually, that's all I'm going to say because I'm going to turn this whole thing. Elaine and James, her husband James, and James, you're not James Silver, are you? Mr. Elaine Silver and James Alexander, thank you. So good to have you on the guitar, and Bob backing him up and wrapping a ribbon around it all. We're blessed.
And sometimes I'm Mrs. Alexander. I want to get to the person in charge on the phone. This is Mrs. Alexander. All right, so we're going to be chanting the 5 steps. And those are the 5 steps of a spiritual mind treatment, which I like to think of as prayer technology. never heard anybody else call it prayer technology, but there's a method, there are steps, and it's scientific technology, science of mind. The first step is recognition. And there's a little mantra that goes with that first step of recognition, which is, God is all that is. God is all that is. Try that. God is all that is. God is all that is. God is all that is. Beautiful. Second step, unification. Unification is where the power of the prayer is. We're always unified with spirit and each other, but we don't always remember this. So what we do is we unify in our conscious awareness. God and I are one. God and I are one. God and I are one. Let's put them together. God is all that is. God and I are one. Step one and step two. Recognition and unification. Those are the facts. We always have to go there. Recognizing and then unifying in our minds. And Joel Goldsmith talks about, in that second step, something happens. Sometimes I'll get like butterflies in my stomach, or I'll get some God bumps. And when that happens, when there's like a little change, he calls that the click. I just got it. And that's where the power of the prayer is. We click into that essence and presence. And then we can make it personal to us for what we are wanting to manifest. And it's always in the present tense. Usually first person, like, I am perfect, whole, and completely healthy. That's my go-to affirmation. All is well. That's another one. Present tense, but not necessarily first person. So I like to affirm being open to receiving all the good that can come to me and to everybody. I am open to receiving. I am open to receiving. I am open to receiving. I am open to receive. Put them together. God is all that is. God and I are one. I am open to receiving. I am open to receiving. I'm going to just vamp on that for a little while, because I'd like you to think about your own affirmation. What it is you would like to have made manifest or continue to make manifest. I am. Fourth step, the gratitude step. Law of attraction says whatever we focus on gets bigger. So if we're focused on our gratitude, Spirit always says yes. We'll get more experiences and things for which to be grateful. I am so grateful. There's a little stop there. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Let's put them together. God is all that is. God and I are one. I am open to receiving. I am so grateful. Fifth step, let it go, release. I release and let it all go. I release and let it all go. I release and let it all go. I release and let, now put it together. God is all that is. God and I are one. I am open to receiving. I am so grateful. I release and let it all go. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Let's take a deep breath of that. And so it is. And let her go. Okay. So that was a meditation and a chant and all that. So James is going to join me now. Mr. Sergeant Alexander, actually, he was a sergeant. So I have what I call the Ernest Holmes Mantra Collection. And we're going to do 4 songs from the new CD, Ernest, and it's just going to be a medley. So when I first got into this teaching, it was in 1993 in Morristown, New Jersey with Frankie Timmers. And in the classroom, here's where the teacher stood, and right up there on the wall was a picture of Ernest Holmes and one of his most famous sayings, which is, there's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it. And then I added, if you choose it, make it rhyme. And so these are songs I co-wrote with Ernest Holmes. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it if you choose it. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it right now. And where is the power? When is it and where is it? It's here and now. So we can learn from the past, but when we learn from the past, we're learning in the moment. We're thinking about it in the moment, what happened. And in the future, there's no power there except in the present when we can set our intentions. And then I like to say, okay, this is it, or something better, because I like to remain open, because we don't always know. Sometimes the soul wants something more than we do. So the power of now. So here we go. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it if you choose it. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it right now. Let's try it. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it if you choose it. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it right now. And the power of now is calling me, and the power of now brings me all I can be. And the power of now is listening and beckoning me. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it if you choose it. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it right now. And the power of I am is calling me, and the power of I am brings me all I can be. And the power of I am and the power of now are beckoning me. Let me hear you. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it if you talks about. We have an idea in mind. That's called a spiritual prototype. Scientific. And one of the main Christian truth teachings that we have in Science of Mind, Jesus the Christ said, "It is done unto you as you believe." Belief is powerful. Then he says, "I'm building my future one belief at a time." And we set those intentions and believe them, mind and heart. I'm building my future one belief at a time. It's nature or nurture, one belief at a time. I'm building my future one belief at a time. It's nature or nurture, one belief at a time. It is done unto you as you believe. Let me hear you sing that. And it comes as you open to receive. You can achieve all that you can conceive. You can achieve all that you can conceive. I'm building my future one belief at a time. It's nature or nurture, one belief at a time. I love this part. I am my own healer, guru and guide. He said that. I know that the answers come from deep inside. All my needs are met and more, and all is divine. I'm building my own future, one belief at a time. So I had a lot of fun with this part of the song. In folk music, it's called a zipper verse because there's a section in the verse where you can put anything, doesn't have to rhyme. So Ernest Holmes said, "I am my own healer, guru and guide." That helped me a lot when I had a broken arm. I wrote this with my arm broken. And I wrote, "I know that the answers come from deep inside." Now this part, all my needs are met and more, and all is divine. All my needs are met and more. I decided I wanted to collect some new thought cliches and insert them because it ends with, "And all is divine. I'm building my own future, one belief at a time." So we'll do them as a kirtan, call and response. I am my own healer, guru and guide. Let's try that part. I am my own healer, guru and guide. I know that the answers come from deep inside. Now here's the zipper part. There's a power for good in the universe, and all is divine. There's a power for good in the universe, and all is divine. What goes around comes around, and all is divine. It is what it is, and all is divine. It is what it is, and all. Here's the newest one. Whatever, and all is divine. My favorite one. What you think of me is none of my business, and all is divine. Let me hear ya. What you think of me is none of my business, tool. Knowing is even more powerful. This song is called This I Know. And it's about prayer. There's a universal consciousness that comes with the thought that I am blessed. I know. This I know. Let's try that. I know this I know. I know. This I know. Good. And I believe in my heart and mind with the faith of God that all is divine. I know. This I know. Prayer is communion, a sacred union, a secret place of the Most High. Prayer is an willingness and an openness to see the world with the eyes of God. I know. This I know. I know, this I know. I know. This I know. One more. I know. This I know. You know how I know this stuff? How it's cemented in my consciousness because of this truth. I am made of God, and God is all of me. I am made of the Goddess, and she is all of me. I am made of spirit, see it, feel it, hear it. I am made of God, and God is all of me. Now here's your part. There's a presence, there's an essence, there's a light within me that shines. There's a presence, there's an essence, reflecting the divine. There's a presence, there's a presence, there's an essence, there's a within me that shines. There's a presence, there's an essence, reflecting the divine, reflecting the divine. Reflecting the divine, reflecting the divine. This I know. I know. This I know. I know. And so it is. Give yourselves a hand. And so now we have the pleasure and honor of playing some music with Bob Teasdale, and it's so wonderful to play with such a fantastic musician. Hey, let's start a band. It's called the Science of Minders. No, I don't know. So this is called the Central Flame of Love. And, you know, these songs helped me learn the principles when I was going through practitioner training. I just became a Science of Mind licensed practitioner I took my orals on May 23rd. I was the first one this year. And every week we were living over in West Palm, and every week I would almost come in with a new song, and it would really help me to understand the principles. So this one is called the Central Flame of Love, and we talk about in religious science, like, you know, love and God and spirit and light and beauty and wisdom and joy and peace, power. Those are 7 words for God. And, you know, of course, love is one of them. And so we say, love points the way, and then the law takes us there. So we have, see this decal here that I have? You know, this is the religious science or the Science of Mind logo. And so you see how it's a circle, which is infinite, you know, never ends, never begins. And then there's sort of 3 sections, and then the V. So this there's no separation really, but this is just so we can understand it a little bit better and embody it. So this top section, that's the spirit. And that's everything in the unformed manifestation. It's not a manifestation, but it's unformed. It's in somebody's mind. It's there somewhere. Abraham calls it when you have a desire and you shoot off a rocket of desire, and it stays up there in the vibrational escrow, waiting for us to become a vibrational match to it, and then it manifests. So we have the spiritual realm, and then the middle part, that's the soul, and that's the individualization of God that we are. That's where the free will is. That's the law. And I love this. When I found this out, that action of spirit, it's a faithful servant. And it just does what we tell it to do, especially if we feel it. If we are so clear on what it is we have in that spiritual prototype, we feel it, we affirm it, we're open to it, that or something better. And then the bottom section is called the body. And that's the manifested form. That's the inform. And so one of the immutable laws of the universe is that nothing in the physical form lasts forever. This is the law of impermanence. So see how there's a V? So it starts in the unformed, in the spiritual realm. The law brings it in to manifestation, and then it can't stay there forever. It goes right out. See how it's got the little action? So love leads the way. No, love points the way, and the law takes it there. I know you guys know this. Not everybody does, but it really helped me to learn this. So the central flame of love, we had a house guest that I hadn't seen in 35 years, just quickly, and this was somebody that just had to show me, talk to me, and it was like, so I got so present to how much I appreciate my solitude and my quiet. So that's in here too. Central flame of love. The central flame of love points the way. This highest form of spirit has its say. No words, only feeling, so powerful and healing. The central flame of love points the way. The central flame of love points the way. And the central flame of love in my heart, and the heart of God and mine never part. No words are oh so free, the power of just being. The central flame of love in my heart, the central flame of love in my heart. Now Ernest Holmes, this is a famous, only love knows love, and love knows only love. This is your part. Only love knows love, and love knows only love. Only love knows love, and love knows beautiful. And James on that. It's a bass ukulele. Yeah. I love it. It's a conversation piece. It looks cool, and it fits in the car. So, Conscious Communion, this song, this came out of the class called Practical Mysticism. Anybody here take that class? And so, and you had to, well, Joel Goldsmith, but then we had to read Carolyn Mace, and I like Carolyn Mace, but that was a really challenging book for me to read, and I think part of it is, it was about the mystics, like in the 5th century, or with Saint Teresa of Avila, and some of these people who are mystics, they didn't want to be mystics. They kind of went in kicking and screaming, kind of the way I was about reading this book. And I'm clear I don't want to be a mystic because I don't want to have seizures and fly across the room. That's what some of these people would do. Like in yoga, the TM, those people bounce around when they get high enough. So I don't want that. I'm fine where I am. So what happened, I'm a good student, so I made myself read that book. I had a straight edge, and I was reading one line at a time like this. And James knows, he was there every night. I'm like, and so, but there'd be a line, and then I'd write it in the book, and then I would maybe hear a rhyme to that line, or I'd think, oh, what's a different way to say that with this word? And it made me use my brain in a different way, different pathways. And I'm so happy that I realized so clearly that reading, visual is not my main thing. Like I don't notice things visually, but it's how I feel or what I hear. So I do much better talking about something, listening, or experiencing it rather than reading it. And I've known this for a while, but this was like such an aha moment for me. And so the idea of these mystics, you enter the castle. That's the book, Entering the Castle, and there's 7 mansions. And so in the first mansion, what the mystics are challenged to do is to call up their reptiles. Reptiles. Well, it's shadow work, really. It's shadow work. And it's great to do shadow work. And what would happen with the mystics is that they would, we all do when there's shadow work. A lot of times we go into a dark night of the soul. And that's what the soul is telling us. Sometimes, now we're all old enough here. I'm sure everybody here has really wanted something, almost desperately wanted it, or really wanted something, prayed for it, and it didn't come. And there's a time where we need to ask the question, what does the soul want? Because it's different work. And what I loved about the mystics was that sometimes they would actually begin to look forward to a dark night of the soul because they had the faith that they would come out better on the other side. So, Conscious Communion, written by me and Carolyn Mace. Conscious communion, bringing me back to my soul, a spiritual reunion. I can let go of the control, call forth from the depths. It's a mystical death. Forget the separation. I've stepped into the realization, aware of my vibration. Conscious communion, bringing me back to my soul. It's a humbling of the ego, with tears that cannot be consoled, until the time I let go, bringing in the new a mystical death. Forget the separation. I'm going for the manifestation of bringing forth transformation. Conscious communion, bringing me back to my soul. What does the source in me need? A dark night to help me succeed, opening to show me what's real, this blessed truth that was concealed. What does the source in me know? A dark night to help me grow, opening to show me myself. I couldn't be anyone else. Conscious communion, bringing me the heart of God. A spiritual reunion, inspired and I am in awe. Called forth from the depths. It's a mystical death. Forget the separation. I'm going for the inspiration, using my imagination, feeling the intoxication, shouting out my declaration, like a rolling stone, seeing the illumination. It's a sacred co-creation. Join me in the celebration. Conscious communion, bringing me back to my soul. This is you. Bringing me back to my soul. Bringing me back to my soul. Bringing me back to my soul. And so it is. Okay. So I was challenged to write this song because, well, I challenged myself. There was another church, and they wanted me to sing somebody else's song, and I was like, I'm a songwriter. I can write a song just as good as that. So, won't mention who it is, but that person is a wonderful songwriter, but move over. And so these words are actually one of Ernest Holmes' most famous treatments, and it's called As I Allow. So your part goes like this. There is one life, that life is God, that life is perfect, that life is my life now. There is one life, that life is God, that life is perfect, that life is my life now. As I allow, let's try that together. There is one life, God, that life is God, perfect, that life is perfect, my life now, that life is my life now. There is one life, God, that life is God, that life is perfect, that life is my life now. As I allow, beautiful, I am God's gift, and you are too. So it's that time in the service where we get to contribute to this beautiful teaching. And so, am I going to lead the... Oh, no. Okay. Come on up. Come on down.
Wow, that was just amazing. Thank you so much. I will say that I bought that CD already, and I look forward to listening to that one again in my car. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be singing it. Amazing things are going to happen, I know. The amazing things are going to happen for all of us, and we give thanks for that by sharing our offering. So I invite you now. It is time for us to do that. And we thank you for your generous support of this ministry. It brings us wonderful things like today with Elaine Silver and a great message every week. So if you will, please take your gift in your hand and place it over your heart, knowing that my gift goes forth to heal, to bless, and prosper, and the divine flow returns to me multiplied abundantly. And I invite you together with me. I give thanks that I may share of my good, my love, and my support.
I thank you for your support of this ministry. We're so blessed. So we're going to sing I Am So Blessed. We're going to sing something else.
God is my source.
Oh, that's
all
perfect.
All my needs are met.
Yes.
And I am grateful. Those are the words. God is this one I made. God is my source. All my needs are met, and I'm grateful. God is my source. All my needs are met, and I am grateful. And again. God is my source. All my needs are met, and I am grateful. And one more time. God is my source. All my needs are met, and I am grateful. All my needs are met. All my needs are met. All my needs are met. All my needs are met, and I am grateful, and I am blessed, and I am blessed, and I'm grateful, and I am grateful, and I am blessed, and I am blessed and grateful, and I am grateful.
Okay. And so now we bless this offering, knowing that our needs are met, and we are blessed, and we are grateful. We are so grateful. And so we bless this offering, knowing that it goes forth to bring even greater good into our lives and the world at large. And so it is. Okay, and please join Elaine in singing Imagine, closing song. Okay.
Beautiful anthem. And by the way, I am a certified Beatleologist by Beatles University. It's true. It's real. Here we go. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. come to me. They're going to come through me right now with a brand new verse. It'll be my voice, but it's that consciousness. As soon as it comes around on the guitar. Imagine knowing oneness. Spirit moves as you and me. We demonstrate